Arcade masterpieces. Today I'm going to be playing some Libble, Rabble, a Namco game from 1983, considered the very first 16-bit game made by Namco. As such, you will see that the graphics do not resemble a 16-bit game as such, but remember, arcade graphics were way more developed than consoles. Even mid-80s we can see actual 16-bit games. But well, regardless the graphics that this game might have or not, as you can see, the gameplay is very crazy, to say the least. Basically what you have to do is to move these two extremes of a string. This is a sort of tutorial thing. You have to cover an area of screen in order to get a chest, and now you're ready to play the actual levels. So yeah, this is a string. You have to move it, the two extremes of this, with two sets of paths. And the whole idea here is not to kill the enemies, but basically this is about harvesting mushrooms. So the mushrooms are the good guys that you have to rescue, so to speak. You cannot touch the enemies with any of the extremes of the string. These are ghosts, like the typical Namco enemies. You have to, or you can, kill them for just a period of time because they return. I guess you get extra points by getting the treasure right there. And it beat the level. Because I saved all of the mushrooms. So yeah, I have to be moving the two sets of paths. The two control paths. It's kind of complicated, and there is some little kind of Pac-Man looking guy that cuts the string. Alright, I beat the level with this. Look at the amount of space I cover from the screen. Enough. So again, you can even join the two extremes of the string yourself, or go just to one of the borders of the screen in order to cover the space that you need in order to capture the enemies and also rescue these mushrooms. And that's enough. The game looks simple enough, and well, as you can tell, this is divided into seasons, not into levels or stages or worlds. Alright, that was simple. I needed to wait for those little Pac-Man things to be out of the way, and I beat the level. This game had a console port on the Super Nintendo. See, they cut the string, and well, I don't necessarily die, but yeah, all the effort you are making here. Oh, I didn't pay attention. One of the enemies touched the blue part, I think. Instead of, yeah, I usually try to cover a lot of space immediately, but I should go little by little. Fucking Pac-Man thing. Okay, now I should be able to make it, at least. Most of the mushrooms are done. And there you go. Yeah, I was saying, this got released on the Super Nintendo. The graphics themselves didn't improve at all. I mean, this doesn't require much more anyway. No. I need to move, I don't want to be touched by the Pac-Man. So what's with that flower? Probably that's like the treasure. You get more points. Okay, I think I reached the high score requirements. I think so. Let me do a couple more, because you actually cannot expect much more from this game. Again, it's very simple, very addictive. At least it happened to me. Oh, fucking Pac-Man, I didn't notice. And the generic Namco enemy touched me. Remember, by touching the... Nothing happens if they touch the string as such. You have to avoid the two extremes of the string being touched by the enemies. Well, I have to say anyway that this whole thing of the string moving and this screen coverage, which might have certain resemblance to the Mode 7, very minimal though. That was very advanced for the time. Remember, this is from '83. It was by the times the NES was just coming out. But Nintendo was always a step ahead of other companies anyway when it came to graphics, at least on arcade games. You remember Namco was one of the first companies that made use of the actual Mode 7, like back in '87, '88. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. The seasons are getting repeated basically. That's no fucking Pac-Man. I was about to finish the level with that. No! I'm using infinite lives, of course. It doesn't really make a difference if I do or not, to be honest. Everyone knows I cheat. Oh, funny thing, actually the space I use from screen gets like on the as part of the background of the stage itself. There's a little mark. Right, season 10. It's gonna be enough, I suppose. The music is so fucking catchy though. It's one of the things I love from this game too. I love listening to this one. Oh, that was weird. Ah, you can kill the Pac-Man too, okay. I call it the Pac-Man, I don't know what name it has. Alright, that should be enough for me to beat the level again. The game is simple enough. Anyway, I think that's all for now. That was Libble Rabble for the arcade, and I didn't want to make a save state or anything. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.